Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sungeun from Sungkyunkwan University in Seoul. I'm very happy to be here to be giving my speech today. In fact, I flew all the way from Seoul yesterday and spending entire day traveling and just to congratulate Ed with this speech. So, and as Deb said, once my speech is finished, I will be flying back to Seoul. Not tonight, but tomorrow morning. That's okay. That's okay. This is special. I studied at the University of Maryland for my PhD, and now I'm the Dean of Graduate School of Media and Culture at Sungkyunkwan University. I was also visiting professor here at the Klein College of Media and Communication in 2017. See my tie, okay? So good to be back here and see friends around. Ed was my advisor for my doctoral dissertation, but he was more than that. He was my mentor and my academic father. Ed was the most reliable co-author I ever had. Together we published 7 articles in the top journals of communication, and we won 5 distinguished article awards from International Communication Association, ICA, and the National Communication Association, NCA. I learned so many important things from Ed. I'm grateful for that. He taught me statistics, for example. I was amazed when he explained variance and correlation using just a simple table with 3 cases and 2 variables. It was simple but brilliant. And then I can, if I have blackboard and chalk, I can do that. I really want to show you that. And it was highly effective. And I use that table all the time when I teach my students. And thank you, Ed, for teaching me that. And Ed taught me all kinds of theories and research methods in a very rigorous way. I learned a lot and grew as a researcher with his teaching. And he also taught me how to write a good sentence. I believe he has corrected me more than 10,000 times, probably 1 million times, over the past 28 years, and I'm still learning from him today. But this is not all. Ed shared with me fascinating life stories of great scholars like Albert Einstein, Paul Ehrlich, Hungarian mathematician, Leon Festinger, the founding father of social psychology, and Arch Haller and his advisor. Those theories greatly inspired us, and Ed introduced us to wonderful novels and movies about scholars, like the mathematicians Shiva and Footnote. And he even shared with me the interesting stories about American baseball players like Joe DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle and Lou Gehrig, all the young Yankees. We understand that. Not Ted Williams. I don't think so. And he also taught me some Yiddish words, and for that I'm truly grateful. Before I met him, I have never heard Yiddish, but he kindly explained the meaning of those words when it was relevant. Today I'd like to share 3 Yiddish words I learned from Ed. The first one is Mazel. I can't recall exactly when Ed first said this to me, but it must have been when we published the first article. When a student or a friend achieved something significant, Ed would genuinely share in their joy and say Mazel Tov. When Ed said Mazel Tov, I could feel that it wasn't just a simple congratulations, but a shared joy and a sincere wish for continued success. So
When I heard that word from Ed, I was very happy. And I was even happier when I could later say Mazel Tov to Ed when something wonderful happened to him, like being named as a fellow of ICA. Today, as we look back on your incredible achievement, Ed, I want to sincerely say to you, Mazel Tov. Okay. All right. So you have done amazing things as a scholar. All right. Again. So as a teacher, as a department chair, as a loyal member of ICA and NCA and other organizations and communities. All right. Okay. And we, your students, are truly thankful for what you have done to us and what you have shown to us. We are proud of you at Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov Ed. Okay. All right. Right. The second one is Chutzpah. Again, I can remember exactly when Ed first taught me this word, but he explained it many times, saying that Chutzpah is essential for scholars. He told me that if you believe something is true, you must voice your opinion no matter the circumstances, even if you are challenging a widely accepted theory or well-established scholar. Ed didn't encourage us to criticize others' work easily. He preferred that we appreciate and learn from others' work. But he also believed in questioning existing knowledge. He was deeply familiar with existing theories, but was never blindly led by them. He would persistently question accepted practices when he believed they were flawed, like using the Likert scale rather than the magnitude scale, for example. And he always practiced what he preached. To me, Ed was an embodiment of Chutzpah in academia. Over the years, I gradually absorbed some of his Chutzpah, and that was a good thing to me. And without Ed instilling that spirit in me, I, a student from a rural town in Asia with no command of English, would never be standing here today. I thank him for showing both humility and chutzpah in scholarship. All right, the final Yiddish word is Mensch. Ed is compassionate and was deeply saddened whenever a colleague passed away. I remember him using that word, Mensch, when his friend, Dr. Michael Fowle from the University of Oklahoma, passed away. He explained to me that a Mensch is someone who does the right thing and treats others with respect. Some Yiddish words Ed taught me have no perfect English equivalent, but in some ways, they do have counterparts in Asian languages. In Korea, we call such a person a gunja or daim, and in Chinese, it should be gunz, I think. Recently, I have been working with Dr. Wang Chi at University of Villanova to edit Ed's fast shrift. Over 55 scholars have contributed essays filled with their personal memories of Ed. Those essays are incredibly touching and filled with many warm and meaningful stories about Ed. I highly recommend that you read them once the book is published. Some of those essays are even on display over there. Many of those essays refer to Ed as a Mensch. For example, Dr. John Barnes, over there, at the University of Oklahoma, wrote Ed Fink, the man, the myth, the Mensch. and Dr. Judith Perla-Hellep at the University of Maryland wrote, Ed is a Mensch for all seasons, enthusiastically drawing on his wide breadth of knowledge in the spirit of provocation plus fun. And Dr. Mary Ann Traschiari at Hofstra University wrote, Ed is compassionate and generous mentor, a real Mensch. I wholeheartedly agree with them. Ed was my teacher. He taught me so many things, and I'm deeply grateful for that. But more importantly, I'm thankful that he has been a good friend and good person and role model, showing us how to live a meaningful life. In many ways, Ed was a real Mensch and a 군자 in Korean. Thank you, Ed, for teaching me these Yiddish words and for being being a Mensch and a mother for how to live. I will try to live like you and will follow the way you showed us. Okay, one more sentence. I will love you, Ed. Thank you all for listening my stories.